Hi guys, happy holidays, season's greetings to everybody. My name is Anjali Blaraj and I'm your Miss Canadian Petite MesoAmerica. I just want to hop on here and talk about my experience, the Sisterhood Mentorship program. I wanted to wish everybody a safe and happy holidays, especially during these times. So to begin, let's talk about my experience applying to MCGP. It is actually a very not funny story, but it's actually very, good story. So my uncle, he works at, he owns a embroidery and printing company. So he was calling to a meeting with Maya to talk about these sashes. And then I went with him, and Maya took a good look at me, and she told me that I had nice big eyes, and she was trying to persuade me to join the pageant. So she was saying that so she was like, "Oh my God, you have such big round eyes. Your lashes are really nice." And she was like, "We have a petite part of the pageant if you're interested." So went home, talked to my mom, and we kind of decided that, okay, maybe this is a good opportunity. Maybe you should take it. You should go on. And that's how it all started. Now, the process of applying, it was more so, okay, so we had to fill out, like an information form, stuff about you, your height, your age, your name, basic knowledge. I found out also that there are other categories within MCGP. There is the Miss, the MISS, the Miss, the MS, the Teen, and the Petite. So now I want to talk about my experience despite the whole pandemic, the corona. Lately, as corona happened, some pageants did virtual pageants, which probably included like Zoom, doing a little videos here and there. Our pageant, thank God, was not grateful, but the pageant was, blessed enough to be an in-person experience. So despite COVID and everything, when we got to the hotel, we did our usual. They checked our names, they checked our temperature. We had to be less than 37 as our temperature. So every time we go down to rehearsals, we get our temperatures checked. Going out, checked. Before we go out, checked. Coming back, checked, just to be safe. So from the moment we wake up in the mornings, we do our makeup, get dressed for rehearsals. As before we walk out those hotel doors, we have to have our mask and a face shield. That is a must. Yeah, that was a must. Especially when we go out to do like little things like lunch, little like events that we have to go to. Mask and shield is 100% a must. If you don't have mask, we were provided with one. If you don't have a shield, we were also provided with one. So yeah. Let's talk about like our categories. So my category, I am in the petite category. So to be eligible for the petite category, you have to be 5'5" and under. For anything over, you'd be like describing. You'll be placed in another category depending on who you are. Like if you're 13 between 17, you'll be placed in the teen category. And if you're 18 to 35, you'll be in the Miss category. And for MS, that'll all debate if you're married, you have kids, just the little details. So more about my experience. Despite the whole pandemic, we were able to have that. I feel like for me, I've never been interested in pageantry, but looking at videos of other pageants and I'm comparing them to mine, I felt we got that same experience despite a lot of restrictions. We couldn't have a big theater. We made do with what we had. We used the ballroom at our hotel, which we're very grateful for. We, the staff, the directors, the staff at MCGP, they did a production that, that is equally the same as you would do in another theater, or in a theater actually. So despite the restrictions, despite COVID, despite all of that, I felt like we did have that same experience and we made do with what we had, and I'm just very grateful for that. So I am proud, I am happy, I am blessed to say that everyone from this pageant left without any signs of corona, or everybody did not get tested positive for corona. And I would like to talk about my sisters. Now, my sisters, when I say sisters, I am talking about my friends and my I wouldn't say colleagues, but like my but the contestants that I was placed with, like the whole crew. I'm really proud to say that I can call them my sisters, because during the whole experience, we all bonded in a way. Like we all were like, damn. Cause I've always wanted a sister. Well, not always. I've always wanted a brother, but I also wanted a sister, right? Someone I could like teach things to, someone I can like look out for, like do your hair, do your makeup. And I was able to have that experience with many of these girls, different ages, around the same age group. So, I'm so blessed to say that I did create a bond after this pageant that would never be broken, because we'll always be sisters. So, everything that has happened since the pageant, I feel like we all came together as one sisterhood group, and we all just shared our experiences and our insecurities with each other. We all talked about our difficulties, our insecurities, our weaknesses. We all had that bond. We all had that strong bond that we would actually share those things with each other. And we've known each other, let's just say we've known each other for like a day now, and we're already sharing what we're insecure about, what we think that we're not good enough for. We all share that, and I thought that was really beautiful, that we all just known each other for like a day and we're already telling each other our life story. It was actually really, really fun. And I can't wait to see my sisters blossom and do what they love to do, and share their experience with other girls. So I would like to talk about the Sisterhood Mentorship program. So, as an MCGP national title holder, I have also become a sisterhood mentor, which means I can mentor you into becoming a pageant sister, a national title holder, just by, sharing my experience, telling you the do's and the don'ts. So during this pandemic, we had the previous title holders from last year. They were basically our mentors. When we would have little group Q&As, we would ask them questions, like what made you do this, or what inspired you to do this, little things like, oh, how did you overcome this insecurity, or how did you do this, and how did you get over these nerves, like little stuff. And the past queens, they were really honest, and they tried to make you feel better about yourself. Actually, they make you they make you feel like you have a purpose, and you can do anything you put your mind to. So that's just my experience and my views on the Sisterhood Mentorship program. And if you allow me to, I can be your sister. I can show you the ropes. I can show you the do's and the don'ts. If you allow me to be your sister, even in any situation, you can tell me anything. If you tell me anything, that'll stay between me and you. It doesn't go around anywhere. That's kind of one of my let's just say, how would I say it? That's one of my things that I do for myself. It's just that when people tell me things, that stays between me and them. It doesn't go anywhere else. Not unless you want me to, and even if you want me to, I'm not gonna do it. That just stays between me and the person. So I feel like everybody needs, not everybody needs, but I feel like most people need someone to look out for them, especially in pageantry. You need a sister. You need someone to look up, well, not look up to, but someone to talk to share that fear or whatever you're feeling. And I feel like me and the other girls will do that, especially because we just want you to succeed. We're not gonna demote you. We're not gonna say, oh, you could have, do this better. No, we'll bring you up. It's not about demoting or saying that, oh, you're not doing good in this. We'll say something. We'll be like, so maybe you can work on this a little bit more. Try pipping up your steps, something. We're not gonna be like, okay, well, you're not doing this right. You're not doing it like that. Do it a different way. We'll actually help you and show you the ropes around things. We'll show you, maybe you can come up with your own way of doing things, right? So that's just my little take on it. If you have any questions, feel free to put them in the comment section below, and I'll happily answer them. So about my platform is the Animal Welfare Foundation of Canada. So I feel very strongly about animals in general. I love dogs. I had a cat, I had a parrot, and I had 2 cockatiels. So growing up, I had 3 dogs, and when I moved in Florida, I had a cat, and then when the cat ran away, we got 2 cockatiels. And also in Trinidad, we had a parrot, you know. When we gave that parrot away, funny story, when we gave that parrot away, my mom's aunt taught the parrot how to curse, so the parrot knows how to curse. So yeah, it's pretty funny. But about my platform, the Animal Welfare Foundation of Canada, they are strongly against abuse and mistreatment of the animals. Because to me, animals are a blessing from God. You know, they take your stress away. They just brighten up your life. And I want animals around the world to like have the same treatment as you would treat your dog at home. The animals on the streets, you want them to feel love. You want them to feel the same as your pets at home. They're not any different. They just been mistreated, so they have that trauma, they have that experience, you know. I wish that all shelters could, take them in, take care of them, but usually never. It's not like that. So yeah, that's my little experience about MCGP, the Sisterhood Mentorship Program, my platform, a little bit about each category. I hope you guys have a blessed and happy holidays. Season greetings to everybody. I wish you nothing but safety for the holidays, because especially these times, things could be very hard, especially with COVID and everyone losing their jobs. I just wish you guys the best, and I hope everything works out in the end. Bye, everybody.